Hi guys. Yeah, a little bit late with the content this week, but then really speaking, I hadn't planned on doing one because basically next week or this week I've got a race pace intervals tomorrow, followed by a 9k easy run, and then Friday I've got another 5k easy run, and I'm going to Blackpool. So there's not really a lot for me to write down for you to benefit from, unless, as I've just thought, you're doing a marathon. So you might be involved in London, or you might be doing Blackpool, or there's loads of them. So I've noticed that generally I just throw my kit in a bag, some clothes for the weekend in a bag, jump in the car, we drive to whichever hotel we're staying at, have a couple of days wandering about, get up in the morning, put my kit on, go down the road, race. And that's pretty much where it's been, sort of thing. You just got your nutrition and your kit, so that's it. But this time, and I think probably this time is the first time that I've brought myself here. So I'm the coach, the runner, the whole lot. So I think the masser, I've done everything at the minute. So there's a much more of a buy-in from me, or a commitment. And now I'm sort of getting to here. I want to do so much more than I have done before, so much better than, if you can say so much better, but you know what I mean. So now I'm just trying to look at the whole thing, constantly ticking all of the boxes to make it the best that I can, to make me the best that I can be on Sunday, bring the best person to the line. So with that, I've got a list as long as your arm that I've been formulating over the last 3 weeks while I've been here at work. Starts off with a kit list, then you've got your sort of gels that I've got to take with me, my electrolyte tablets that I'll take with me, and then you've got your sunglasses. Do I need sunglasses, or if it's really windy, should I take clear lenses? I've got 2 of them. Your ibuprofen just in case, Imodium just in case, the beat it shots that I take the night for the nitrate sort of thing, make sure I've got enough of them to get me through, and have 2 for the Sunday morning sort of thing. I'm good with them, they don't upset my stomach or anything, so I'm fine with that. Everything is pre-tried. And then my normal vitamins that I would take every day sort of thing, they're all coming sort of thing. All of these little bits and pieces. The list in the phone is huge. And then also I've got so when I get home, from the moment I start to travel on a Friday morning after I've done my run, then it's all about the carb load coming up to the race, and I'm careful then, trying to get a good balance. Want a carb load, and I want to take a lot of carbs in, like I should be, but I don't want to take too many and then feel bloated on a Sunday. So but looking at things like, so your breakfast, rice, I'm trying to avoid fibre as well, because fibre sits in your stomach for days. So all these little things are all just kind of differences that I've never really paid attention to, but they are all potentially marginal gains, and that's all I can do sort of thing, is just try and trim little bits sort of thing. So my rice and honey, toast and jam, before breakfast, or for breakfast rather, orange juice, and then I've got some Science in Sport pre-made bottles. They're all 60 gram carbs in each bottle sort of thing. Tastes a bit like orange juice, but you can just neck that, so that's not so heavy on your stomach, but also it's ticking the box of hydration as well sort of thing. So that, and I've got some Science and Sport carb mixes to throw in. They're even higher, 80 grams I think they make in a 500 ml mix. And also I've got Precision Hydration, I've got some of theirs, and Morton's. They're all there sort of thing, and I'll probably take a load with me and use only half of them, but they're just little things I can be drinking and taking in carbs as we're driving up there sort of thing. And then I'll take a few stops to make sure that I get the carbs in, trying to get this load up sort of thing. So trying to do that, but like I say, I don't want to be bloated or bilious on the race line sort of thing. So I'll just see how Friday goes, and then I'll tweak it maybe Saturday if I feel a bit heavy or a bit full, and carry on with that. But that's just the little bit sort of thing that I'm doing, and I'm thinking my race pace. Do I actually think I'm capable at this pace, but do I want to push for that pace? And can I push through the pain? You've also got the conversations. Listening to Steve Peters talking the other day, the psychologist that a lot of the Team GB athletes and that I've used before, but him talking about you've got the chimp on your shoulder sort of thing, saying that you need to stop, just pack it in, it's hurting your legs, don't do this anymore, you've done enough, blah blah blah. And I don't want to be doing that, but you're trying to control your head will tell your body, or your head will tell you that you need to stop, but your body is stronger than you think, sort of thing. So you're fitter than you think, you're stronger than you think. You've got to tell your head to shut up, sort of thing. But it's your head to like little chimps chatting away. Do it, don't do it, don't, sort of thing. So all these things I'm trying to wrap my head around. That's just protecting things for me, so that when I start to run, and obviously at some point or other it's going to get dark and dreary inside my head, and I'm just going to want to slow down or whatever, but I can't. So I just need to be prepared with these little things, so I can just, as soon as it's the doubt creeps in, we can just knock that on the head, or I can decide to do something, whether it's counting or whether it's just visualizing a finish, or whatever it may be. Or I'm going to take music for the first time ever this time as well. I've got shocks, so they'll be on, and that's because my plan will give me a pace, and so it'll be ticking away the kilometers, so I'll know if I'm in or out of what's it. Also, I've got them written on my wrist, or they will be on a like a wristband sort of thing, so I can see them there. I'll have them in my ear, but at the same time I'll have loads of rock music playing and other bits and pieces, so if it's not working, you can either just mute the music and just listen to people and just enjoy the day, or if you really need something to pull you out, just skip a tune or two until you find something that's really banging and pulls me through. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing. It's where I am now. It's all I've got left, and like I say, I'm thinking, are we just going a bit too far with the thoughts now, or am I just overloading my head with things? But I'm just trying to be the best on the day, sort of thing. So that's all I can do. So that's where I am. If you're running a marathon, I hope you have a really good Sunday, and then I'll be back. I'll do a flat lay, kit lay, etc., and a pre-marathon expo at Blackpool, just to show exactly what it is, sort of thing. But a lot of people who may not have seen it, etc. Blackpool itself, have a wander around, show that, and then tag on the end how it went. We'll see. All right, guys. But yeah, good luck to everybody. Thanks very much.